Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you guys about the Zhiyun Crane version 2 gimbal. Excuse the sweat and the sound of the noise of the fan because it's very, very hot in the UK right now. And if I look a little bit dead, I'm suffering a little bit from hay fever now and then, so hopefully I'll make it through this quick little review. So the differences between version 1 and version 2 is version 1 has 3 slots where you put the camera to balance it, and if it's not right on the first one, you got to unscrew it, put it in the second slot and keep doing that. And it takes a little bit of time, whereas the version 2 has a plate that you can slide back and forth, so it's a bit easier to set up the camera faster doing it that way. And the other differences are the buttons and the toggle switches are slightly different because on version 1 you got them on the side as well as the front, and this one's just on the front. Version 1 is still good, I just prefer version 2 for the easier access to set things up. And obviously both gimbals are toolless, which is really, really amazing because you don't want to mess around with tools when you're on set. So also pick up this cable because it also triggers start-stop record for cameras like the Panasonic and Sony. And once it's set up, all you do is you tap the power button twice and it starts recording, and then you tap it twice again and then it stops recording. So it's a bit easier rather than pushing the camera and then it might get messed up and you got to reset it and things like that. The 3 best things that I love about this gimbal is it's small, light. I love that you can go to inverted mode really, really quick without touching anything. So that's really, really cool. That's what I really, really love about this gimbal for the inverted mode. And another great thing is in mode 2, no other gimbals do this, which is amazing as far as I know anyways. And I love this feature because you get some really cool shots. The only other way to get shots like this is if you had a steady cam and you tilted the sled. So basically in mode 2, when you tap it twice, you just tilt left. Look at that. You can roll the axis, which is amazing. So basically when you're following someone, you can roll the axis. It doesn't go a full 90 degrees, but it's all right for what it does, and you can get some cool shots, and I really, really like that. And that's an amazing feature. And the other feature I like is allowing you to plug in a cable to do the start-stop trigger, which saves hassle of you touching the camera, so you never touch the camera, which is amazing. So yeah, I really, really love those features. Easiest way to set up the start-stop trigger is to plug in the cable first, download the Zhiyun Assist app, and basically turn the gimbal on. Don't turn the camera on yet. Click on the Zhiyun Assist app, click connect, and there's our gimbal right there. We click on that one. And then once that's done, you want to go to the stabilizer settings and you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And I'm already connected, but you basically click connect on which one you want. So ours is Panasonic. Click away, click save, turn on your camera. And basically now the power button that you turned it on with, all you do is you double tap to start, double tap to stop. So quick double tap, we're recording, and you have basically another double tap to stop. I find you have to do them really quick and accurate, otherwise it won't recognize it. So yeah, that's about it. So when you first turn it on, the first mode you're in is it'll pan with you, but it won't tilt. So when you go down like that, it will stay solid, almost like a jib. And then if you click the mode button twice, it will now pan down with you and pan up. And then you also have selfie mode, I guess, 1, 2, 3. And then it's got selfie mode and 1, 2, 3 to go back. But the modes I like is 1 because I can follow a subject and go down and go to inverted mode nice and quick. Yeah, I just love that. I just love how you can be shoulder and head height and then pan down, you go straight to their feet and then pan straight back up, and it's just solid and it's just really, really good rather than changing modes and messing up, and you can get that in one shot. I think that's really, really cool. Obviously the Ronins can do that, but it's a little bit tricky to do because you got the both handles like that, or you switch handles and you might see a slight bump in between the switches. I have seen footage online with the GH5 and the Sigma 18-35. Me personally, I think the lens is a little bit too heavy, so you won't get the best performance out of it. You could probably set it up so you're literally just going straight and following a subject. But if you want to go from straight up to the feet shots and then panning around, and I don't know, I think it might be just a touch too heavy. I still can't get the configuration 100% perfect on it. I have tried it and it does work, but just not as amazing as using the, obviously this is the pancake lens, so it's going to work well, but it works well with the 12mm and the 42.5. So I'll have to do some more tests with that. And I love that it has 2 different size threads on the bottom to mount it onto tripods. All right, so that's about it for this gimbal. I really, really like it. It's good that it's nice and stylish too. It's nice and small as well, that you can throw it in the bag. The batteries are a bit bigger than the version 1. You can buy separate batteries, which are only like 30 pounds as well. So that's cool to keep those on you. That's about it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it helps some people out. And that's about it. And I'll check you next time.